Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Mike, and today we are going to go over a stock that has been finally going on a nice sale. This stock is the stock you want to be going for and adding. It is the best stock I think that is on sale out of all the tech stocks that you should be getting into. This is the company you should go for. It is going to be the future, if you haven't heard of metaverse. Metaverse is something that is soon going to be taking off, and a lot of companies are starting to build towards it ever since, of course, wait for it, the company we're talking about today is none other than Facebook, or I should say its new name is now Meta Platforms, ticker symbol FB. Soon their ticker symbol will change to MVRS as well. So the ticker symbol is going to change from Facebook FB to MVRS. So the stock today we're going to go over is right now is still Facebook. I think this stock is on a huge discount. I think it still has some room to fall. I do not think it's a good idea to go full position yet on it, but it doesn't hurt to start nibbling and buying small portions of your shares for FB. I think it is a great opportunity here. We're going to go over the charts on this stock. We're going to go over where is a great ideally a great place to start adding shares and where would be a great place to start selling your shares. I think Facebook has a lot of potential. It is just the beginning of it. It's one of the only companies that hasn't hit 1 trillion market cap, and you know it is going to, of course, eventually happen regardless. So there is no point of saying it's never going to happen or just forgetting about it. This stock is on a huge discount, and you are going to make a huge return putting a nice sum of money on Facebook, or to be known future as Metaverse. So anyways, guys, I don't want to waste too much time. Let's just get right down to the video. Make sure you always smash that like button, hit subscribe. It really helps out my channel, and I really do appreciate it. Come and check out my Patreon page. I really would love to help you guys out. A lot of you guys are struggling as a trader, and you might not know how to trade in a very bearish market right now, which we are going through, and I would love to help you guys out, put you in a good position where you are still making money even as the market is going down, because there's a lot of different ways to make money in a bear market, in a downward market, and I want you guys to be successful in your trades and make money in whatever position the market is headed. So with that said, guys, I don't want to waste too much time. Make sure you smash that like button and let's begin. Yeah. Guys, let's check out what is going on with Meta Platforms, which used to be known as Facebook. Ticker symbol is FB, and soon it is going to change by next year as from FB to MVRS. Now, Facebook has been doing pretty good all the way up to against September, and then it just was getting hammered hard by lawsuits. All these houses and representatives were attacking Facebook, telling them this is a company that needs to change its platforms, and they were just saying so many things that Facebook was violating, and the stock just kept going down and plummeting. And then they decided to change their name from Facebook to Metaverse, Meta Platforms, and the stock started to go back up a little bit, and then finally this bear market started to kick in, and Facebook pretty much lost all its gains again, and it is finally going down and finally on a real sale. Right now, Facebook is finally on a sale. I think it is a great opportunity for us to finally get some Facebook. I think Facebook still has some room to drop a little bit. Probably not that much. I think it can probably even go all the way up to 290 to 295. The chart is still pretty bearish on this. I wouldn't buy it here. At least not a full position. I would start nibbling, but nothing higher than 300. If I was going to get in, I would not pay a single dollar over $300 a share. And I would just start nibbling shares few shares a day here. Just add a few every single day and build up your position slowly if you really want to get in the stock. I think Facebook still has some room to drop. It's already sell signal. We got a huge sell signal right here on this day. It says sell, get the heck out, and it was a good sell signal, right? Because it's just got plummeted $35 a hit all the way up to $300 on, actually hit 299.51 on Friday. That was the low of the day, and it came back a little bit. It went all the way back to 306. But I think Facebook still has some room to go down. RSI is still not into the extreme. It did hit extreme here, but it still has a lot of room, right? Hit extreme here a little bit, went back up. But Facebook still has a lot more room to go down and become extreme. I think about 25 RSI should be pretty extreme for this company. That's a good area to start nibbling. Right now isn't a bad time to start nibbling, but I wouldn't pay anything over $300 a share. I think it is a good area to start adding. 300 and below is a great value for Facebook. Facebook has a lot of opportunity. I think it's definitely possible within the next few months for Facebook to get back up here to about 380 for sure. I think Facebook will go back to 400 and hit 1 trillion market cap pretty soon, probably within the next 6 months to a year, if the market does not crash, right? As long as the market does not crash, which I don't think it will. I don't see that happening. I think we will have a good correction, which right now we are going through a nice correction. It was just bound to happen. A lot of selling pressure was coming in the month of November, and we just needed this correction a little bit. I think it's gonna stop sometime pretty soon. I think the SPY has gotten pretty much down there. It didn't go to full extreme, but I was expecting SPY to go to about 450 to 455, and we did go there, right? We're at 453. We might have a little bit more room to go down, just a little bit. I think 444 should hold here, right around 444, 445 will probably the lowest I see the S&P going on the SPY. I think we'll just be pulling back up pretty soon. Don't get scared of these huge pullbacks. Market's been doing this for years and months. Look at that. Every few months we have a huge pullback and it recovers and we pretty much double, right? Like boom. Then a little pullback, boom. Little pullback, huge recovery. Like look at that. That was a massive recovery. Pretty much a $50 from 420 to all the way to like 470. That's like a huge $50 recovery right there. If this has another pullback, a massive one, we'll get another huge recovery again. I don't expect this market to crash. It's just this just de-stressing the amount of upward momentum we had. We needed a little pullback. We needed some correction, and we're getting it. This is about a 4 to 5% correction. It's not a lot, so I wouldn't freak out. This is just a 4%, right? This isn't too bad, right? We could get all the way up to like a 10%. Like, let's see how much a 10% would be. It would be like 422. I doubt it'll get there. I highly doubt it. That's just a little bit excessive, right? We did have like that's like a huge pullback. I doubt we will get there, right? I highly doubt we'll do a pullback that much. I think around 445, and we should hold it here. I doubt we see SPY going any further. Anyways, let's get back to metaverse platforms, Meta, Facebook, whatever you want to call it. I think it's just a great area to start nibbling under 300. It will be perfect opportunity if you're gonna go for the short-term trade, around 340 to 345, 350 would be my target to get out. But if you are long-term on this, I think we should easily see 380. My true target would be around 400 right here. If we check out FB on tip ranks, they're saying it's a $406 price target by a lot of analysts just the last month, right? Just within the last month, a lot of them gave a $400 price target. All these are pretty much 5-star rated, pretty much
people from really huge banks like Wells Fargo, Citigroup, Barclays, a lot of good bullish moves from these people. A lot of these analysts are saying Facebook should go back to 400 and break that 1 trillion market cap. Friday was a massacre. Facebook just plummeted, right? It literally went to 299.51. It plummeted. That was the low of the day. We can see it here, 299.5. Sorry, 250. Wow. Okay. But I think we will go a little bit slightly more down on Facebook. It has a little bit more room to drop. I would start adding anything below 300. Is a great area to add. Do not be afraid. Don't get scared. It's just temporary pullbacks. It's healthy. Temporary corrections. It is healthy for this market to have pullbacks. If we just keep going up, just watch. The selling pressure will become very extreme if we ever do have a real crash. So you don't want a market to continuously go up non-stop, because once it does, we could have horrible market crash when markets just keep going up for no reason. We need to have these pullbacks. A lot of small caps took a massive hit. I understand that was very unnecessary, but the large caps will get hit too. Probably not as bad as those small caps, because the large caps are your future companies. These small caps are just, they really have to do very well for them to make it as a large cap company, right? They're only small cap because they're not as big yet, but they do have the potential to get there. So, I think Facebook is a wonderful trade. It is a wonderful stock to start looking into and start nibbling. Under 300 is an ideal area to start adding shares. As it keeps going down, I think you should be adding even more and more and building up your position there. Facebook will recover. It is not a stock that is going to just go out of business. It is not one of those companies that are just going to just disappear, right? You know that. I know that Facebook is here to stay, and it is going to recover eventually, and it's going to go up on a massive amount of scale, and it will break 1 trillion market cap. And I really do believe on its future. I think they're announcing the metaverse a little bit too early. They're too optimistic. I think it's probably going to take about 3 to 5 years to actually build something like they said, but it is just a way to, I guess, to keep customers that they have happy and shareholders to happy. So they had to announce some kind of news that they're working on it. They did buy a virtual reality company a while back. So they're pretty serious about what they're gonna do, right? Well, the only downfall is one of the guys who was helping building one of their metaverse and their Libra coin just stepped down as a director. So that gives us a lot of questions to think about Facebook. But I do think Facebook has a future and it will go back up eventually.
Thanks again for watching my video. As always, make sure to destroy that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so YouTube could alert you when my next video comes out. Also, guys, feel free to add me on Instagram. I pretty much post there daily. I post some buy signals and sell signals as well on specific stocks. And I might start posting some positions that I think is a good move to start getting into once the stock is ready on my Instagram page. So come and check me out over there. Leave a comment below. Let me know what other stocks you would like me to do a video on. Or if you have a question on a specific stock and you'd like me to check it out, leave a comment below and I'd be happy to look at it and maybe even do a future video on that stock. Also, come and check out my Patreon page. I would love to help you guys out. Anyone needs to learn how to make money on a bear market, come and check out my Patreon page. If you have any questions, I'd be my best to help you as a trader in my Patreon group. Also, guys, do not miss out your chance on getting 2 free stocks right now with WeBull. All you have to do is sign up using the link in the description box below, and you get 1 free stock just for downloading the app and signing up, and then you get a second free stock by only making a deposit of just $5. WeBull will give you a second stock for free, worth valued from $8 all the way up to $2,000. It is a steal of a deal. Make sure to check it out. If you want another free stock, of course, FirstTrade gives out pretty decent stocks as well. And finally, if you want your last free share of free stock, come and check out Robinhood as well. All of those links can be found in the description box down below. Thanks again for watching my video, and until next time, make money with Mike.